Libra for the month of December 2022 to January 2023. This actually is what's good and what is coming in for you. So it does look as though you have a strong commitment to advance yourself forward, whether this is in terms of, it really still feels a lot around money. I do see so much around money. I really feel like that's the primary focus here. There's definitely, you're going through some kind of well, I don't want to say direct transformation, but there's a lot of healing going on internally within you. This is a chance for progressing, personally in your growth and doing some personal healing from people that have really hurt you in the past. That cycle is over. Ten of Swords, what you're moving into here, and these are just the clarifiers here. So the main card is the Empress as well as the Four of Wands. So whatever this is in terms of family for you or stability, feels like you are on a positive cycle here. So not only are you fully committed to, going into some kind of, this is either a counseling or long-term sort of situation, something that you're really trying to level yourself up with in terms of small goals as well as deeper commitments to financial goals. And I do feel like it has more of there's a spiritual sort of kind of inkling here, but there's also a lot of energy around, this could be counseling, this could be, getting more information from, legal sources, whatever. But I really feel like you're getting clear. You really there's some drive, there's some ambition, there's clarity about how you're going to be going forward here. And there's attending some kind of happy event. And again, it looks like it could be in around family, because even though these three are clarifiers, it is quickly coming in that it is in around money, going from like a Five of Pentacles, which is really what that card is, Five of Pentacles, right into a 10. So, I don't see that the change is in around money. So there is something that's coming in monetarily, or something that is increasing your stability here in the month from December to January. So whatever that is for you. But the Empress, of course, is a card of abundance. It is a card of bringing something forward that is, either, as I say, this is longer term as well because of the High Priest, but the energy around the Ten of Pentacles is legacy. So it's something that you're building here that is going to be, something you're building on and getting clear on. But again, because the Empress is right here with the Four of Wands, in the short term, there is some kind of gain here. There's something that is giving you the sense of you've tended to some matter that is going to show some kind of promise. So starting out here, I'll just get right into it here. So the High Priest, like I said, that is a card of kind of dealing with disputes. And again, this could be in around legal matters, could be in around loans, or anything that you have outstanding, money, debts, that kind of thing. But you're getting clear on how you want to go forward and whether you're getting help or assistance to do that. I do feel like you are making some incremental steps toward these like small goals that you're manifesting, that you're going forward with the Page of Pentacles. Could be also a course of study for some of you as well, but you're definitely furthering yourself. You're furthering your education. So I feel like you are taking the position of possibly even sort of a spiritual kind of leader in some way, or a counselor. There's a strong moral compass that goes with the High Priest. This is still energy that is in around educating yourself in some way. Like I say, it's a course of study for the most part here, and I do feel like you're answering some kind of calling, but there's small incremental things that are happening with that Page of Pentacles energy. So, and again, the Page of Pentacles is really just the clarifier, but it does indicate that there is some advancement here in a particular area that is in around loans or money, or small goals that you are achieving here. So you are making some progress. And then, as I say, because you're going from a 5 to a 10 of Pentacles here, there's a big change that's in around the money here. And again, it looks like it is something that is could be in around a family matter as well, that's showing some form of abundance or money that's coming in, whether this is directly into your pocket or, someone in the family that is getting some money. Somehow it's benefiting you on some level here. So Page of Pentacles, like I said, is still the energy around a newness of some sort. So this can also be, you focusing on like I said, the practical goals, the aspects to your studies, that kind of thing. But it's also It is a newer energy, so I feel like you're focusing on, how you would, go ahead with your studies, that kind of thing, with the Page of Pentacles and the High Priest. I feel like you have kind of a patience, clear quality that's coming through with that Ace of Swords, to be able to bring this about. So again, it's very earth energy, it's very practical energy, and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn kind of comes through with that energy as well. I don't read all of the cards here, but the main cards for sure that are coming through for December to January would be focusing on, I would say, advancement, loan, education, some big, strong term, long-term commitment. And then with the Empress energy, there's definitely something flourishing here for you. Does feel like it's in around the family front, though, as well. And again, we've got the clarifiers of the Eight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and to the 10. So, I mean, I do feel like the Empress energy there's a sense that there's really fertile ground here as well. So for some of you, this could indicate that there is like new ideas that are also coming through, that are helping you to kind of advance yourself in some way, because again, that energy is fertile ground with the Empress, and it definitely does speak to, maybe motherhood for some of you as well, but it's also about new ideas or things that are coming in around the home front that is helping to bring about a better sense of hope, sound opportunities, creative ideas, whatever it is for you. But it does feel like there is some idea or something that's coming through that is going to give you a renewed energy of some sort here. And then we also have that Eight of Wands energy. And again, that's incoming quickly with the Empress to the Four of Wands. So it's incoming quickly, the changes in around money. So, whatever that is for you, there could, normally I would say it might even be that there was scattered energy here at some point, because it's so close to the Seven of Swords and around the money and all of that. But there seems to be some sense of, hope in the situation here, because again, the Seven of Swords to the Star, this is really energy around getting, moving out of that, because you're at the 10 of Swords here. So there's really a cycle of new, I don't want to say it's like there's a healing going on here in around bad relationships or scheming sort of scenarios. And I feel like, again, that's where the progress is with the Seven of Swords, that you're actually kind of moving into a place of, having more foresight in going forward, and you're thinking outside the box here. I feel like you have a lot more solutions that are coming through here. I don't feel like you're scattering your energy as you might have been before here. And again, you've got that star energy. So the star is really about that healing quality. Sorry, guys. I don't know what goes wrong with my throat. I guess I'm talking for too long. But again, this is what's coming in for December to January. And again, that star energy is all about hope and putting yourself out there, really making some strategic moves here to be able to do that as well. And it's really a card of wishes being fulfilled. There is something coming through that is giving you a sense of a wish being fulfilled, and that there's healing. There's inner peace that comes from this time of difficulty, and there is inspiration that's coming through here between that, the course of study and kind of committing yourself to something more long term here. And again, there's still there's abundant energy coming through, and it seems like it's in around the family areas, the family dynamic. But there is, after a time of some struggle and challenge, and possibly some energy that was all over the place with regards to money, and there might be trickle effect of that. I feel like there's this new idea that's going to bring some real abundance into the household. And I feel like that energy could be even an Aquarius that's sort of coming through here also, but it's healing inspiration. And it's because of the inspiration that it's creating, hope and peace. And there's a lot more wisdom that's coming through here. And I just feel like there's a sense of renewal, because you're at the Ten of Swords. That cycle's over. And that is where it'll end up here by January. So like I said, something is coming through here with the Empress. And as well, even with the Empress, and maybe this is like I said, birth of a new idea or something here, but it is also that energy of motherly. It's a motherly quality that comes through here with the Empress. So, I mean, if you are the person that I'm speaking to, and again, it's a general read, it's not going to speak to everybody, but it definitely speaks to good luck and intuition that is kind of right on the money, so to speak. And it definitely feels like there is some sense of, loving. There's a loving energy, a loving path here, and this is definitely, achieving things that you want. But I do feel like there's good food around, there's good energy around. This is, supportive energy, and it feels like something is blossoming here. And I definitely feel like, even in terms of finances, something is going to ease up. Whatever financial situations you were kind of battling with over here, there's something that's incoming that is going to give you a sense of being a lot less restricted. Something is going to be about establishing yourself, setting yourself up with new ideas, a new path. Something's coming clear here between December and January. And again, you're all at different places along the path. So, I mean, everybody's not making decisions in the same 2-week period. So some of you, it'll, come out a little further. But again, there's emotional satisfaction of some sort. I shouldn't say maybe emotional satisfaction. I mean, the abundant energy feels like it's something that will help to stabilize, home and hearth, so to speak. But I mean, I just feel like the satisfaction is in allowing you a sense of revitalizing yourself, because again, because of this, the clarity in how you're going forward. Because I don't see a lot of emotions involved here. It's a lot of practical energy, a lot of grounded energy. And like I said, I mean, with the Empress, this is somebody who takes advantage of her, follows her inner promptings, follows that intuitive side of herself, him, her, however it resonates. But it's somebody who's also very open and receptive to the things that are coming into them in regards to family or, things along that line. So I feel like you're feeling more energized in a particular way, more along the lines of, like a breath of fresh air is coming in here. And I mean, that energy, like I said, with the Empress is a feeling of security, but it feels like it's a loving kind of embrace where it's like a deep satisfaction. I guess that's maybe the best way to put it. It's like a deep inner satisfaction, not something so overt and embracing people, but it's like you've reached some understanding on a personal level that's at a very deep level. And I feel like you are, you're able to realize now that you can achieve something that you want. There's something that's practical that's kind of showing itself to you. And this is also about, in terms of sensual pleasures, there could be something that's in around that as well. But whatever this is, it just feels like there's a lot of positive energy anyway. Either way, that's the energy that's coming in that is good for you. It's very positive energy. And I feel like you also have something that's some kind of incoming message here with that Eight of Wands, that could be in around money, as I said. And this could be in around for some of you, beauty and career, looking after yourself, looking after your home differently, like making things look better, as it's creating more of a positive effect on you and your health and your overall well-being, and just all over, the energy around your stability is you're improving because of the way that you are conducting yourself here as well. I feel like you are, you're really in a place where you are seeing something flourish. And as I say, I feel like you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing, the family aspects here. And again, there's something that's quickly incoming in regards to money. So whether this is coming in through your means or through someone else's, it just feels like there is a lot more, it's faster energy that's bringing this through anyway. It's coming in faster than you would think it would, actually. But it's some kind of opportunity here for you to feel like you actually have a sense of renewed energy, I guess is really what it boils down to. And again, this can be bringing about more focus on health and beauty and environment, and really adding something to, the really just adding more to your sense of personal power, because it is giving you more of a revitalized sense here, because you are healing. With the star, there's a sense that you're healing. all over the place here. And like I say, it seems to be very practical energy, but it feels like a lot of this, from the high priest to the empress, that's very deep energy. To me, it doesn't feel like overt sort of showy energy. It feels like this is some kind of deep satisfaction. Whatever is coming in is giving you a level of deep satisfaction. So that is what is coming in for you, that is positive for the month of December to January. And if you watch my previous read there, of course, that is the one that is the warning that gives you an idea of what is around you. And again, with that Seven of Swords, I just want to throw it out there. It does feel like you are being a little more understated in the way that you're going forward still. So because there was some elements of, in the previous read, where there is some jealousy and some battles that are wanting to flare up, I feel like you are in a place of really, it's deep satisfaction, knowing how you want to go forward. And again, deeply committed, making some small moves here toward those goals and those ambitions financially. And it does feel like a period of study here as well. But it definitely feels like deep inner satisfaction overall. So you're continuing to put your plans into action, carry things. Sorry, my phone cuts out when I have an incoming call. But as I said, there's just so much that's coming in here that is more along the lines of you moving in the right direction. But the most important card really is Ten of Swords. It is over. Tens are all about transition and a renewal. You're moving into a new cycle here. Something is ending, unable for you to create this new beginning, and you're now moving into a very abundant period. And again, for some of you, it just might overlap a little further out, but Ten of Swords, this is energy of, you know, a lot of these hard days are done in whatever this cycle was that you were completing. You are now moving into a different kind of energy where you have to, you know, face some new challenges, but it's not going to be of the same level that you had experienced, because you're hopefully wiser and able to implement the new lessons to avoid repeats. So again, Ten of Swords, this was very difficult energy. This was, you know, sly people. It's not to say that you won't be surrounded by sly people still. It just means you're aware of how to deal with sly people or scenarios where people might try to, you know, get up under you and try to take advantage. But again, there's also that energy of a message that might be coming through here as well, in around finances or education, which probably creates a little bit of enthusiasm here from the Eight of Wands to the Empress. But it just feels like whatever this good news is that's coming in. And again, there's in the previous read there too, and that was a Two of Pentacles with I was trying to remember, with the Ace of Swords, I believe, as well, which you still have the Ace of Swords coming in here as well. It seems to be in around, like I said, I would say even book writing seems to be kind of along that line, because like from the previous read to this one, I'm just going to throw it out there because that's just what feels right. But like I said, it just feels like you're in a different place here now with that Ten of Swords ending. You don't have to fight the same battles in the same way. You can use a lot less energy to deal with these difficult situations, because you, as I said, you now know how to deal with these people or these scenarios. It's not that they don't exist and that you will never have another situation of challenge. It just means that you now know how to deal with that particular issue or those types of people, because you've got some solutions here. So, but it's definitely serious pressure that was kind of going on there with the Ten of Swords energy. So that is, again, forced change, final resolution, dramatic ends, you know, and as I said, I mean, that's just the clarifier, but you're moving away from this treachery, and there's a healing place here, because, and it's not that you can just open up to everybody, but it is an indication that, you know, you're aware, you know, of how to deal with the situations. And so whatever disloyalty was around you, or whatever sly behavior was, you know, was kind of in your sphere, you can now move away from it, negotiate how to deal with it and all of that, because those changes you're bringing about, it was a forced change in a lot of respects because you're forced to go through it, but you also, it did hurt you badly, and I suspect this is because it's not something you expected, but you might have been a little bit paralyzed by the situation, you know, because of the magnitude of some of the hurt that you might have experienced here, because again, there's this sense of the star. But I do feel like you are now able to deal with, you know, that, and release that energy, release that level of distrust, and able to act on your own behalf here. So I do feel like, you have solutions. And again, with that star energy, it is a promising, hopeful future. And it's not just promising and hopeful. This is about dreams and wishes coming true. You feel like you're on that path now, and I feel like you just need to continue on, because you are coming out of a period of deception. So you now have balance and harmony that's coming through. You just have to keep the faith. And it is, as I say, your future is looking bright. There's inspiration that's coming through here. There's caring connections here in around people that you consider to be family, as well. And I feel like there might even be some kind of emotional, or I don't want to say emotional, that's not really what the read is about here, but it seems like at a deeper level of satisfaction, something that brings you to a feeling of, I'm okay in my surroundings, and something is working out as it should, because the star fulfills promises. And this is about, whatever it is for you, doors opening, new opportunities, manuscripts, writing, something that's selling, something that is helping you to reach your highest potential here. But it is definitely something on the horizon here that's coming through to renew your commitment to a long cherished goal. And again, I feel like you have the realization on how to make that work out better than you expected. So that's what I have for you for December to January. And again, that's the good news that's coming in. But again, the previous news was there's going to be a lot of people and jealousy and that kind of thing. But you know how to navigate through all that now. So just, cherishing your own energy, not opening up, keeping a lot of you're opening up, but you're just very guarded about the information that you're putting forward now, because it can be misused. And from this period here, 7 of Swords to 10 of Swords, that revealing too much about, your goings on and your next steps, before something really has a chance to flourish, can work in, against you, again, with that 5 of Pentacles, as well as the so whether you're misdirecting or however it comes out, to protect yourself, like I said, it's working to your advantage. So that's what I have for you for the period of December 2022 to January 2023. And I'll do a couple of other reads here too, a little more specific for you, Libra. But have a great day. Merry Christmas, and catch you in the next read.